Serranos.
Today, we're stepping back to one of the most chaotic periods in ancient Rome, the year of the Four Emperors in 69 AD. Picture this, a single year packed with betrayal, bloody coups, and power grabs that nearly tore the empire apart. It's a story of ambition gone wild, and it all started with the fall of a madman. Let's set the stage. In June 68 AD, Emperor Nero, the infamous fiddler while Rome burned, faced rebellion from his own governors. Desperate and abandoned, he took his own life, ending the Julio-Claudian dynasty that had ruled since Augustus. With no clear heir, the Roman Empire plunged into uncertainty. Who would fill the void? Enter Servius Sulpicius Galba, the first of our four emperors. Galba was no young upstart. He was a grizzled 73-year-old governor of Hispania Tarraconensis, modern-day Spain. When the Praetorian Guard turned against Nero, Galba seized the moment, marching on Rome with promises of reform. He was proclaimed emperor by the Senate in October 68, but his reign was doomed from the start. Galba was stingy, refusing to pay the bonuses he'd promised to the soldiers who backed him. He alienated the Praetorians by appointing outsiders to key positions and executing rivals without mercy. Whispers of discontent spread like wildfire through the legions. By January 69, the empire's elite guard had had enough. Marcus Salvius Otho, a former friend of Nero and governor of Lusitania, bribed the Praetorians to switch sides. In a swift coup, they murdered Galba in the Forum, hacking him to pieces along with his adopted heir. Otho, at 36, became emperor overnight. He tried to win over the people by adopting Nero's populist style, restoring statues of the late emperor and even taking Nero's name. But Otho faced a massive threat from the north. Aulus Vitellius, commander of the Germanic legions, had already declared himself emperor in December 68. Vitellius's forces, battle-hardened from the Rhine frontier, outnumbered Otho's. The two armies clashed in northern Italy at the Battle of Bedriacum in April 69. Otho's troops fought valiantly but were overwhelmed. Rather than face capture, Otho committed suicide after just 3 months in power, reportedly saying, "It is far more just to die one for all than many for one." His dramatic end earned him a shred of respect, but the throne now belonged to Vitellius. Aulus Vitellius was a gluttonous giant of a man, known for his love of feasts more than his leadership skills. He entered Rome in July 69, parading his victorious legions. At first, he seemed promising, pardoning enemies and honoring Otho's memory. But power corrupted him quickly. Vitellius indulged in extravagant banquets, reportedly eating bizarre delicacies like peacock brains and flamingo tongues. He drained the treasury, executed critics on whims, and let his soldiers run rampant, turning Rome into a den of chaos. The people grew restless, and the Eastern legions, loyal to a different vision, began to stir. Enter Titus Flavius Vespasian, a no-nonsense general who'd been quelling the Jewish revolt in Judea. In July 69, his troops proclaimed him emperor, backed by the Syrian governor Mucianus. Vespasian's son Titus stayed to handle the siege of Jerusalem, while Vespasian consolidated power in Egypt, cutting off Rome's grain supply, a masterstroke that starved Vitellius's support. By December, Vespasian's forces, led by Antonius Primus, invaded Italy. They crushed Vitellius's army at the Second Battle of Bedriacum, then sacked Cremona in a brutal rampage. Vitellius tried to abdicate, but his supporters wouldn't let him. Holed up in the palace, he was dragged out by Vespasian's men, paraded through the streets, and executed on the Gemonian stairs. His 8-month reign ended in humiliation. Vespasian arrived in Rome in 70 AD, restoring order and founding the Flavian dynasty. He rebuilt the capital, stabilized the economy, and even started the Colosseum, turning chaos into legacy. The Year of the Four Emperors wasn't just a string of assassinations. It exposed the fragility of Roman power. It showed that the empire's strength lay not in bloodlines, but in the loyalty of the legions. Without a strong system of succession, Rome teetered on the brink. Yet, from this turmoil rose stability under Vespasian, proving that even in the darkest times, renewal is possible.
Hi there! I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. This is our second ever video, so if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to support our channel.